Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you are following us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Give us a 5-star rating. It massively helps us out. Enjoy.
We've got a new segment of the show. We don't know what to call it, though.
Ooh.
I did a bit of prep, and then Lewis told me you can't do prep. It has to be completely off the cuff, so... Oh, well.
Why would you prep?
Because
How dare you cheat?
Sorry. It didn't say don't prepare for it.
I did not prepare for anything. Guys, let us know in the comments what you want to call this game. I reckon we call it...
Explain it, Lewis. Explain it.
I reckon we call it... Explain the name.
No, but...
Okay, so basically...
I don't know what the game is. But
Lewis is
Lewis.
going to assign us a random player each, okay? We then each have 60 seconds to explain why the player you have been assigned is better than the other players, even if you don't believe it.
Correct.
Okay? At the end, we will guess if we think the guys are lying or telling the truth in our argument.
Yeah, so Theo, today you have Modric. Reeve, you've got Ozil. And Rory, you have KDB.
Bruyne.
So we're putting forward the arguments as to why they are the best out of the three.
Yeah.
Understood.
And it's a game of argument and bluff. So Theo, do you want to kick it off?
Okay. Well, do you want to give me a timer?
I've got a timer right here. As soon as you start talking, I'm going to set it away. Actually, do you know what, mate? I'll count you in just because I'm nice.
Oh, you're such a G, man.
Right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Luka Modric is the only one out of these three who has Ballon d'Or. Quite literally makes him the best player in the world. His longevity is better than all three. Ozil had 5, 6, 7 good seasons. Modric had a career. KDB is not at the level of Modric yet in terms of age. He's not the same age as him. He's still got a long way to go. Luka Modric played for Real Madrid, has won like 47,000 Champions League, carried a nation to a World Cup semi-final and final with, let's be honest, a nation that probably will never get there again without him. He is the only Ballon d'Or player.
20 more seconds if you want them, like.
Luka Modric is currently 37 years old and pulling strings for one of the best teams in the world.
You would say best?
Well, no, Arsenal are the best.
Okay, of course.
He is running the game forever.
Time.
Good job.
There you go.
Not bad.
Let's see yours.
Right.
Do I have to guess true or false now? Or...
No, we'll move on to...
Okay, cool.
Why is Ozil better than Modric?
Ladies and gentlemen, 334 goal contributions in 641 games. Over a goal every 2 games he's involved in. A World Cup in 2014. And the top assister in South Africa 2010. He's the only person in history to be a top assist provider in La Liga, Premier League, Bundesliga, Euros, Champions League, and Europa League. But let's look beyond stats, right? 2010, after his unbelievable World Cup performance, Wayne Rooney specifically asked for Ozil to be signed to Manchester United. Wayne Rooney. He's literally invented a new technique of scoring called the Ozil bounce. Who can say that? All right.
The Modric Trivella.
Okay. He plays with such elegance and grace. Theo's just dribbled. Ozil is comfortably the best player from this selection and unquestionably the greatest creative midfielder in Premier League history and the best midfielder of the previous 2 decades.
And time.
Thank you.
There you are, Evie.
That is so unfair that you got to prep
fully
that.
prepped.
Yeah, that is so unfair.
I didn't. Well,
you wouldn't have known any of that.
I didn't know that it was an unprepared segment.
In
Sorry.
future, I'll just tell you the name.
Yeah,
and you'll
let's
have
do
no
that.
chance.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
KDB. Rory, are you ready?
Why is KDB better than Modric and Ozil?
3, 2, 1, go.
For me, Ozil, not even in the question. As much as I love him for his Arsenal performances, it's a head-to-head between Kevin De Bruyne and Luka Modric. And so I'm going to start by just decimating your points about Luka Modric. The Ballon d'Or is an irrelevant trophy. Pavel Nedved beat Thierry Henry to the Ballon d'Or in 2000 and whatever it was, when Henry had 20 goals and 20 assists in the same system. It's corrupt. It's fraudulent. That's negated that point. And when it comes to De Bruyne, you said what Modric has done. De Bruyne, most assists in Premier League history in a single season, tied with Thierry Henry on 20. Thierry Henry, the GOAT of football. How can you compare the two? And another thing with Kevin De Bruyne is that he's doing it in the Premier League. Luka Modric has never done it in the Premier League. Hardest league in the world, so that's another... he has done it in the Premier League. He has done it. I've still got time. He's done it in the Premier League, but he did it at Tottenham and he never won a single trophy, so it's utterly irrelevant. He didn't win the Premier League. Did they even get in top 4 with him? I don't know. So that's irrelevant. I've run out of time because they're laughing. De Bruyne is 2-footed and he's simply a better player.
And time. There we go.
Don't need 2 feet. Oh, no. It's all going so well. It's going so well.
I was honestly like, Jesus Christ, this guy's insane. No.
I'm fuming about that.
Oh, that was so close.
He killed your Ballon d'Or point immediately. I was like,
It was
God.
Tottenham, though.
No,
So-
Nedved deserved the Ballon d'Or.
Oh.
Did he?
Right.
What did
Who,
Nedved
wait,
do
what
last
do we
season?
do now? That's it.
Well, Theo, you made your argument there. So do you think Theo actually believes that?
Do I think Theo believes Modric is the best out of these 3? Mm-hmm. I think true.
I also think true.
Yeah, I do. But I do think he's the best out of those 3 because of the longevity at the level he's played.
Oh, the KDB.
Over
Bruyne's still got
KDB,
time
yeah.
there, right?
Yeah, KDB, I think by the end of his career will be considered better than Modric, but right now you have to look at the longevity Modric is having. He's won a Ballon d'Or. Look, I agree that he shouldn't have won that Ballon d'Or personally. I think Ronaldo and Messi that year were just so fucking good. But he got it because of what he did with his nation, which now they've changed the rules.
And Champions League.
And yeah, but they've changed the rules now.
Yeah,
So it's
but
more of an
it's-
individual,
individual
performance. Yeah,
performance.
so he wouldn't have won it. If he'd had the same season now, he would not have won it. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I think in terms of longevity and what he's done in his career, Modric is the best. For me, I'm telling the truth.
Interesting.
What about me?
I think your points you made are really good,
Thanks.
but I don't think you believe it.
I don't believe them.
Yeah, I don't think you believe it.
But
False.
But your points made it
me
sound.
up,
Your
what was
points
that?
made it sound like he was. Your points made it sound like he is the best.
Yeah, of course. Because I had preparation,
Yeah.
right? But,
Yeah.
but those stats about him being the top assist provider in
That's
3
nuts. Yeah, it's
competitions,
nuts.
3
Yeah.
leagues is insane.
I don't think you're a stats man. I think you're
I'm not a stats
visual.
man. Yeah.
KDB.
Out of the 3, I think to watch play, I prefer De Bruyne, but I think Modric is the best.
And I think I
think you believe yours.
Yeah, I think you believe.
I think you
yours.
believe your hype.
No, I don't.
Do you know?
I'd have said Modric. Modric would get it for me. De Bruyne is just a poor man's Emil Smith-Rowe. So.
Jesus Christ.
Poor man's Odegaard.
Well, do you know what? This season, Odegaard's better than De Bruyne. So
Odegaard's the best player in the Premier League.
he is.
Yeah, no, he actually is.
No, he is. He's the best Norwegian in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Well, don't argue it if you want.
Surely Norway are going to qualify for Euro 24.
Well, it's one of those though. They've got 2 good players.
Yeah.
No, but they got.
Here we go.
Keep going. Just radio silence on the podcast.
Elianusi. Is he Norwegian?
Soloth.
Oh, Soloff.
Yeah.
We do have Soloth.
Joshua King.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but he's not going to play
about
ahead
it.
of Haaland, is he? Or Soloth.
What, any defenders?
No,
No defenders.
not really.
Haven't they got... Skov is Danish, isn't he? Oh, I can't remember any of the players.
Ajay.
Ajah!
Oh, yeah.
Kajur for AC Milan. Kajur.
No, he's Danish.
Same region though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scandinavian.
Because he's the one that protected Ericsson, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He got that little medal at the...
Yeah. I remember.
There we go.
Right, so for us 3, Modric, guys, let us know what you think you should call that segment. Or what we should call that segment, rather.
What about pitch it? Because you're.
Oh, that's
Pitch
very
it.
good, Lou. That's
Yeah.
very
Did
good.
you just
Pitch it.
come up with that?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. That's why you're the brains of the
yeah,
operation.
you know.
You have the brains.
That's actually really good.
Thanks, man.